It's simple. I love it.
What's going on, y'all? So it is real late. I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys really quick because I had a super long day today, like extremely long. As y'all can see, I took them crochet braids out my head and I wore a hat today. So yeah, I was looking rough yet again, but I just couldn't go to work with them long ass braids in my head. I couldn't do it. I just wanted to come on here and share what's been going on these last few days as far as with my kids. Mariah had got sick last week when I had posted on my way to the library. I was telling you guys that she was complaining about her stomach was hurting. So she ended up getting sick, throwing up twice. So I figured she just had a minor 24-hour bug or whatnot. Y'all, my baby has been on and off having stomach issues since Wednesday, and today is Monday. She really hasn't been wanting to eat unless it's fruit or something that she really wants. So we ended up today, when I took them to school, she was fine. She really didn't want to go, but me and her dad talked to her because, as I told y'all, a kid had got sick in front of her and it started to play with her mentally. So today I had dropped her off to school. She led our morning prayer. She asked for me to put the music on. I mean, she was, fine. So I had a text message. She was fine. So I figured, everything is cool or whatever. Not even, I had just dropped them off. So 10 minutes into my drive to work, I get a phone call from the school. And the office lady is like, Mariah is saying that she's not feeling well. She's saying that her stomach hurt and so forth. So I'm like, no, that's not possible because, excuse me, I'm always burping when I get on camera. I'm like, that's not possible because she was fine with me on, back up. She was fine on our way to school. So I get on the phone, I talk to her. She's like, I don't feel good, blah blah blah. So I'm like, no, you're fine. You're just thinking about that boy getting sick in front of you. It's a mental thing. I gave her hand sanitizer. I gave her a nice little pep talk. Got off the phone. She said she was okay. 20 minutes later, she calls again. This time she's hyperventilating, boo-hooing and all that, and the lady in the office was just like, she's refusing to go back to class. I told her that she's fine, but she's refusing to go back to class. So I just wanted to come on here and really address this issue that I've been having with her. So I'm like, okay, at this point I'm like, okay, let me call my husband because I'm like 10 minutes from work. Let me call him so he can go pick her up. So I calls my husband and I'm telling my husband, like, she's still talking about her stomach. She doesn't want to go to class. She's refusing to go to class and so forth. So he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go get her. So when he gets up there, I'm texting him like, let me know what they said, because at this point, y'all, I'm like really like pissed off, not at her, but I'm just like, is there something going on in the classroom? I had asked her on the phone as well, was there something going on in class as to why she didn't want to go, and she wouldn't answer. So that really, made me feel some type of way, because I'm like, is it something in your classroom, something with your teacher? Because she has a male teacher. And she wouldn't answer. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to make no false accusations or anything like that. But at the same time, I don't like when my child don't straight up answer me when I'm asking them an important question like that. So he goes up there immediately. My husband's like, oh, I'm going to get her and I'm going to find out what's going on. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Allergies. So I'm like, okay. He's like, I'm going to find out what's going on. He goes up there. he gets her or whatever, and he's asking her like, when the last time you went to the bathroom? She can't remember. Now normally I'm on top of that on when my kids go to the bathroom, make a bowel movement, but lately my mind has been elsewhere, you know, what I've been dealing with. So I'm like, okay, that slipped my mind of even checking to make sure that they've been going to the bathroom. She hasn't. So he stopped in, he got her this, and I believe this is something, yeah, you put it in like water or juice or whatever, because it said it's powder. And she went to the bathroom. And when I say she went to the bathroom, she went to the bathroom. So obviously she was a little constipated. So I figured she was okay with that. You know, she was okay. Long story short, I gets home at like 5 something today. Y'all, I only had 2 hours of sleep. So I immediately just took off my stuff, haven't even had my shower yet, got in the bed, and I instantly went to sleep. I think I was asleep before my head hit the pillow. So I just not too long ago woke up. That's how dead tired I was. And when I get up, my 5-year-old, he's on antibiotics, and I'll give more details as to why he's on antibiotics, but not because he's sick, but something else is going on with him. So he tells me a kid gets sick. So my 10-year-old, Kimani, is explaining to me as to what happened, kid throwing up and stuff like that. The whole point of me telling y'all this is because I am getting fed up with my children's school. Yes, granted, they are a good school. They want to, it's no kid left behind program. Like, they want to see your child succeed. Like, I really like the structure of the school. My issues with you parents, is like every day. Every day, you know, my kids report everything of what's going on when I get home from work. Just period. When they've been away from me, my kids give me the whole rundown. That's the type of relationship that me and my kids have. Every day it seems like my kids are telling me somebody got sick, somebody threw up, somebody did this. And it's like, I know kids are going to be kids, and I know that kids are going to get sick, but my issue yet again is with these parents that's sending their kids to school sick. I just don't understand that. Like, why are you sending your child to school sick? And it's gotten so bad, y'all. Like, at first I thought I was exaggerating, but I'm not even exaggerating at this point. I feel like every time my kids go to school, they get sick. Now, granted, they haven't been eating the best type of foods. You know, they've been eating a little bit more pizza, more pizza than vegetables, and, you know, drinking more juice than water. Every now and then, us parents do slack on things like that. But sick, even, you know, at first my husband was saying it, and I'm like, no. He's like, it's something with the school. It's something with the school. And I'm like, no. Kids get sick, babe. You know, it's a school. What do you expect? But it's like, now it's every morning. And I think because it happened again today, and it was during when they were lining up, because they go to the gym first and they have their little morning talk, and, you know, they morning pledge and things like that. And then the teachers, they line up with their teachers and go to their classrooms. Every morning it seems to be a child is sick. So I'm just trying to figure out, and maybe y'all can help me. I'm just trying to figure out, when you get up with your child, do you not notice that your kid is not feeling well? Or are you just in a rush to drop your kids off to school? Or do you just don't want to be bothered? I'm just trying to figure out, and please help me to understand, because around this time, I say October through February, it's constantly sickness. Either my kids are coming home with colds, runny nose, headache. I mean, even last year, my kids ain't never had the flu. Mariah had the flu for a whole week. You know, she was achy. She was weak. Her eyes, her eyes were like sinking back. Like, you can just tell that she was really, really sick. fever was like 102. I had to rush her to the doctor and just trying to keep her hydrated, keep her cool, to get the temperature down, giving her Tylenol because she's allergic to Motrin, and just constantly. And now I'm just fed up. Like, I know y'all probably like, okay, what's the point of you vlogging about this? But I like to vlog about things that maybe somebody else has also dealt with or dealing with. And this is like really pissing me off because I'm on my way to the bathroom and my kids are telling me, oh yeah, you know, somebody else got sick, and you know, Kimani, he lines up in the gym too, and he's seen it, and he's like, you know, I had to grab MJ because the kid was like right next to him. Like, it's too, I'm like, what the hell is going on with these parents? So now I'm to the point now, tomorrow when I take them to school, I'm to the point now I'm going to say something, and if anybody gets offended at this school, then it is what it is. I'm to the point, like, I really just want to homeschool my kids. Like, MJ was already at home for the first couple of years, but I'm really like, okay, they need to just be homeschooled. Maybe I can just get the work from the school, and they can just take these few months off, and then I can just drop the work off to the school or whatnot. Like, I'm just really to that point now, because I'm like, every day they go and come home, somebody is always sick, and it's really causing me frustration because I'm a mom, a concerned mom, and it's a 5-person household. You know what I'm saying? Like, when Marcus gets sick, he gets sick. When I get sick, we are out of commission, and can't nobody else take care of our kids if me and him is both sick. So it's like, what do I do? You know, like, they got hand sanitizer, you know, I mean, I've been giving them vitamins, and I'm just really irritated at the fact that this didn't happen again, and it's really becoming repetitive. And it's like, do y'all not understand that, well, I'm the type of person that I pay attention very closely, and when things become repetitive, it's like, it's just like irritating. So they just sent notices home, and on the newsletter, please, if you see that your kid has a runny nose, or send them with hand sanitizer, send them with tissue. If your kid is complaining of their stomach hurting, or if your child was at home vomiting the night before, don't send them to school the next day. You know, take a couple of days off and monitor your kids. And like I said, I know parents got to go to work to support their family, but this year with these new parents that's coming to the school, half of them don't even look like they even go to work. I'm just being honest. There's no shade to no stay-at-home parents, no shade at all. But half of these parents, and y'all know the ones that I'm talking about, just look like they rolled out the bed and just trying to drop their babies off to school. They be looking rough, and their kids be looking rough. So my thing is, if you gonna be doing all of that, please do that on your own time and at somewhere else. Because for the parents that is allowing their kid to go to school to get their education, you are really, like, seriously messing it up for the other parents. Like, I'm telling you, like, these parents these days, it's just like they don't care. So I just want to vent that, because I'm sitting here and it's like 11 o'clock at night, and I'm just thinking, like, I don't even want my kids to go to school tomorrow. I'm gonna be real. I don't want them to go to school for the why it's cold outside, because it's just like something. It's always something with somebody sick, throwing up, coughing, and all that. So, but that was pretty much that. I just wanted to get that off my chest and figure out what I'm gonna do to my hair. I'm gonna have to flat twist my hair again, and the struggles. Hopefully I can get my hair did next week. My hairstylist, she you have to book like a week in advance with her, because her clientele is like over the top. So hopefully I can get in by next week to get my hair did is trim. I'm really just thinking about getting a sew-in, y'all, because it's just convenient and I can keep up on that. So that's pretty much that. But I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a blessed night.